my parents and my wife's parents are very involved with our family and my kids. You're a grandfather. There are lots of grandparents. How should, like, if we could just give a primer on what a perfect interaction would be between healthy Christian parents, healthy Christian grandparents, and what parenting and not parenting looks like in those instances, what would you suggest a healthy starting point for that relationship to
I
be?
think that the grandparents' role is to be supportive of their kids in what they're doing with their children, and to facilitate that and help them. Like for example, I used that illustration of one of my sons, really, real interested in his kids, not even a lot of screen time. His boys were coming over every Thursday afternoon to spend time with us because one of the kids had a piano lesson and we were babysitting the boys. So I would get out the iPad and show them funny YouTube videos. He said to me one day, he said, I don't want you to do that because I don't want them looking forward to going to your house to watch the YouTube videos.
So he sent his kids to the guy who wrote Shepherding a Child's Heart, and you ruined them.
Yes.
You shepherded them
but he
into
corrected
barbed
me.
wire fence.
And he corrected me. So I felt like, okay, it's my obligation to hear that and to support him. That's what he wants to do. So, and to never say to my grandsons, no, your dad doesn't want you to watch those, because I could say that in a way that is not, no, son, your dad doesn't wish for you to do that, and so we're going to do something else. Or I could say that in a way that is negatively critical toward him. The boys will get it. I think that's a big thing. I think also for grandparents never to be in a situation where they're saying, I know that your mom doesn't let you do this, but you're at my house now, and when you're at my house, this is what we do. And they're just, you're not home now. You're with me now. When grandparents do that, they're cutting their kids off at the knees. I mean, that's just a horrible thing to do. So we want to be supportive. And even when I correct my grandsons, I always will reference their parents. Your dad would not want you to do that. Or, when the boys were little, come on, hold my hand. We're at McDonald's, we're crossing the parking lot. I want you to hold my hand. If the kids didn't want, your daddy would want you to obey Grandpa. You need to obey me. So that the authority here is not Grandpa. The authority is your dad, and I'm underscoring Dad's authority. So I think that's really big, and never being negatively critical of your kids, and not in any way contradicting what they're doing. Now, obviously, someone could come up with a scenario where you have to say, no, you can't do that. But you set it up as you got godly parents, godly grandparents. I think you don't want to contradict your kids. You want to be supportive of what they're doing.